Hey, this is Jaleel Way. HCMC to the moon. Secure your seat, don't get left behind. If you know what's good. Happy Friday. I'm out.
Man, y'all remember that? That was about 8 months ago. That was Mr. Jaleel White, Steve Urkel himself, stamping HCMC, a penny stock, to go to the moon. So I don't really usually get involved into penny stocks, but this one caught my eye because it has potential, and hey, Steve Urkel is one of the smartest guys I know, and he was among several other really high name people that were promoting HCMC, and that was again 8 months ago. Since then, the stock has tanked. I mean, tanked. All right, so right now HCMC is trading around 0.00054, so it's not even 1 cent. It's very cheap, and it's trading on the over-the-counter markets. So you can't even invest into HCMC on all the platforms. You have to go to somewhere like Charles Schwab. I'm investing into them on Charles Schwab, and I have a decent amount of shares of HCMC. So everyone wants to have that perfect penny stock go to the moon so they can instantly come into, a fortune, a little bit of money to, help them out. That's the whole purpose of stock, investing in stocks, right? But penny stocks are very, very, very risky and volatile. I'm gonna let you guys know where I stand in my position right now. As I said, it tanked, but we're gonna look at, I'm on Google Finance, and I want to look at HCMC's balance sheets for right now. So because it was so highly hyped up, June 2020 quarterly, man, HCMC revenue looks great for the whole month, for the whole quarter, because it was a lot of people investing and buying shares. So the company is winning because of the sale from the shares of the company. So as you look down here, you see a positive revenue, you see a positive net income, you see a positive net profit, positive operating income, which is good too, and net change in income. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that right there. And it's because this stock was so hyped up, and cash on hand is crazy. Cash on hand is crazy. All right, so that's the financials, what they look like right now. And that's crazy, right? So the market cap of HCMC is $178 million US. So HCMC looks good with their quarterly financials, but we're gonna dive into what HCMC actually does for you guys that don't know and might be interested in investing in HCMC. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, like I said, I still hold my position in HCMC, and I'm not gonna let it go because it has potential. And I'm good with the amount of money I put in there. If I lost it, okay, all right, I made a mistake, but if if it does pay off in a few years, I'm good with the risk. So that's what you do with these penny stocks. High reward, high risk. High risk, high reward. That's what penny stocks are all about. So, like I said, let's look into what HCMC does. So I'm on HCMC's webpage, and I made a video about HCMC, and it was really, really in depth. It was one of my best videos. I really put, some good effort into that video. If you want to check it out, make sure you check it out. It should pop up right about now. Let me see the time. Right about now, it's going to pop up. All right, so check that out. And I did the whole rundown. All right, so what is HCMC? All right, so HCMC, of course, is a public publicly traded company. It specializes in providing consumers with healthier alternatives to everyday life choices. So let's get right to it. I'm not going to get all deep into all of that, but basically HCMC is trying to have products for people to make healthier decisions. So 3 words that define healthy choice markets. That's basically what it's all about. Healthy choice markets. So HCMC has a grocery store. HCMC has Paradise Health and Vitamin Health and Nutrition locations. So they have a vitamin store too. They have a vape store and Q-Cup, which is one of their patents for a vape. So they are pretty much starting off. So they have 6 vape stores, have a patented vape product, and they have vitamin stores and grocery stores. So that's what HCMC basically has, and they're starting out. So they don't have a lot of grocery stores out there, but they are coming up. They're on the up and up. So this company does have a business, and it is, providing a service that might seem attractive. That whole healthy choices. And I don't know about vaping, but I don't know how healthy. Hey, if you want to vape, you can vape, but it is a healthier choice from smoking. But HCMC does have a valid, strong presence. It's trying to do something, and with everyone invested into it, it might just be able to expand. That's the whole purpose of going public. That's the whole purpose of, listing your stock, so you can expand on what you already have. So that's basically what HCMC is all about. Let me show you guys the charts. So I'm on HCMC. You can get to all of this from HCMC's site, which is what I'm on right now. And I forgot to tell you guys, one of the main things that made HCMC so popular is HCMC is suing Philip Morris, and they are one of the biggest companies, in the world, and they're suing them over a patent. And a lot of the hype was generated around HCMC winning a lawsuit. The lawsuit is still in play. The lawsuit is going to be drawn out, and the lawsuit is going to take time. But we're going to get more into that. I just wanted to show you guys so you guys can see where I got in it. All right, so this is 1 year. In that 1 year, again, you guys know what the price is now. Man, this company had a price of 0.0045 at one point this year. And you guys heard me say it tanked tremendously. It is at 3 zeros now. Is at 0.0005, which is pretty bad. I bought in around this price, 0.0017. It says 16, but I bought in around 0.0017. So I'm down like 60 something percent, 60 plus, almost 70 plus percent in my position in HCMC. I hold almost a million shares, but I'm in it, and if it does do good, it'll be a nice little win. If it doesn't, okay, cool. I invested into a penny stock. I don't invest into many. I invested into one, and I lost. And that I'm okay with that too, because you gotta live and learn. But that's why I mainly go with value investing, because these penny stocks can be really, really risky. But let me show you guys what they're saying about it on Reddit. In the Reddit community, they always are on top of all of these highly popular stocks that could spike up. So let's go to Reddit real quick. All right, so Now we're on HCMC's Reddit page, and at one point this was one of the most popular Reddit pages on Reddit, but now it's kind of died down. So when you let's go to one of the most recent posts. Do you guys still have faith long term in this stock? And one guy right here, I'm taking huge losses. One guy right here, I'm waiting for the judge's response on the lawsuit. HCMC, basically talking about how he's into crypto now. And one person saying, I'm going to wait to sell in 30 days and get back in. Yeah, so that's that post. Didn't sound like a lot of people had faith in HCMC. Alright. I just clicked on that. Alright, so on the daily discussion board, how does this company keep going down? Anyone figure out how the actual cost basis on the position, how to look at it on swap? It only shows 0.0. I agree, it does do that on swap, but I know what I got in there on. And like I said, it was 0.0017. I've considered this a loss, but the fact that they're taking a 69% loss, they're just gonna leave it. And I'm kind of in that boat too. And yeah, so no one's really talking anymore about HCMC as much as they were. So that's why I wanted to do this video, because HCMC was a stock that looked popular, that was popular and had promise. And now a lot of people are like me, holding to see what happens. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Let me know what you guys think about HCMC. Do you think it's gonna go up? Do you believe in HCMC? And we'll go from there. Let's hold on before we go. Let's see what Webull says about HCMC. All right, now we're on Webull, and I like Webull because people actually talk on Webull. It's one of the only brokers that actually have a social media section where people can talk and post and see what they think about HCMC. Go to the comments. People are bullish on HCMC in the comments. It's 91% bullish. Analyst rating is not going to be there, but that lets you know what people think. And then you come down and see the diamond hand, and this is a lot more active than the people that are on Reddit who have lost faith. You see people up here, they are really still all about it. They say you got 2.5 mil, slowly averaging down. Hey, so some people really believe in HCMC up here, and still, because at the end of the day, you're not even paying a cent for a share of the company, and we're gonna see what happens. As I told you guys, I'm in HCMC. I'm not gonna let go. I'm gonna see what happens with it, just because Mr. Jaleel White, he put me on game, but I fell for the hype on this one. But we're gonna see what happens. Again, that was 8 months ago where this stock was jumping out the gym. I know I was up like 60% in like 2 weeks after I got in. Of course, I didn't pull out, and now it's tanked down. So that's why you gotta be careful with these penny stocks. But again, let me know what you guys think about HCMC in the comments below. I had to update it so I can let you guys know what I'm doing. And again, just let me know what you guys doing. I don't really blame anyone for saying they're out of it or, sticking with it for the long run. Just let me know what you think. All right. Thanks for checking me out.